Okay, we're going to start the build here on the DESC 410R V2. And normally I'm a stickler about going right down the line on the book, but as in looking through the book, I've noticed that these diffs need diff oil, and I don't have none, of course. So what I'm going to do is skip these few parts, because I kind of flipped through the book and noticed that I can move on. And what I'm going to do is move over to step 8 and start the chassis while I wait for the diff oil to come. So I'm going to open this up and start seeing what it's all about, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we got the parts out of the bag. These are nice parts. They're all machined aluminum. So this is a part bag D. There's the screws it came with. Looks like we got the motor mount and stuff. So I'm going to get started on this very first part, and you got to make sure you get your thread lock. Being that it's all metal parts, we'll need to thread lock everything. Alright, well, I'm going to start putting this together a little bit, and I'll come back in just a second. Okay, I got the first part of the side of the chassis done. This number 8 in there. Getting ready to work on number 9. Now you got to go do the other side also. And this kit, you take these little hexes and they slide in them holes right there, and then that gets sandwiched in. So you got to put the hexes in the holes, and then they attach to the frame. A little malfunction here. So once you got all these in, then you attach it and put the screws from underneath, and you got to thread lock everything with some thread tight. And I wouldn't recommend this for like your first build, but all in all, it's not too hard to follow. There's no actual instructions, just kind of pictures, and everything does match up with this. It'd actually be pretty good if you got you a mic here so you can caliber and make sure you get the right size screws. So, alright, I'm going to do that other side and I'll be right back. Okay, I got both of the sides on now. Everything's screwed in and locked tight. This back bar is on. Now you got to put these pieces here, which I'm pretty sure would just sandwich everything in and lock everything down. And whatever you call that piece there, I got to find that and put that on. So I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with steering. Alright, well, we almost got this part done, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we got this all together now and sandwiched in, and some of the plastic parts are put on, and makes it real stiff. Even though this sides are plastic, you got aluminum bottom plate and these top caps. Makes it real nice. Alright, we're going to move on to this next one. I'll probably put this in, and this video is getting a little long. This might be it for the part 1. Okay, here's the last part I've done on this part 1 of this. We got the basic part of the chassis together. Got the mount on there, motor mount, transmission mount. I believe these might be part of the steering or the servo saver. Haven't gotten that far yet, but everything is locked tight in here all the way around. The only thing they didn't have you Loctite is this, which I imagine makes sense. So if you need to get the motor back off, you just take these screws here, and you can take it back off. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There's no Loctite on them. They don't have you Loctite in that. So the only part that had you Loctite was this screw right here, which is right here with the spacer. They had you Loctite that in. Other than that, that's it. Everything else doesn't get Loctited. So, but that's it for part 1 here, and be coming part 2 to you shortly. I'm gonna see you next time.